What is up, folks? Person Gaming. We are back with another episode of 7 Days to Die Mods Weekly. The show will help you figure out what mods are good for you. As you can see here, we have a super short week ahead of us. I apologize for that. I have been under the weather lately, and it has been hard to get on and actually do the episode. So I apologize. I know you guys can hear it in my voice. Sorry that it's a little shorter than normal, but also thank you, mod authors, and thank you, community members, because your support and everything means the world to me. Mod authors, you guys are still doing an amazing job. Thank you so much. But now we're going to jump into the mods. And the first mod is the Spear Shot Archery mod by Toki Meksu. I hope I said that right. So what this does is it makes it to where every bow and crossbow can use spear ammo. And you can actually just come in here and type in spear, and you can make spear ammo if you have some extra stuff left over. You can either use the actual spears themselves or use component parts to craft spear ammo, which I think is kind of cool because, you know, it's just an alternate source. I hate having to use feathers and stuff. Sometimes it's hard to find them. But this is just really neat because the damage on them, actually, we're going to go ahead and go God mode real quick so we can see. The damage on them is a little bit higher than what you're going to find with a normal arrow, which, you know, I really like. And that's just, how the hell did I miss that? And that's just, you know, just using the stone. If we were to switch over to the steel, it's just really cool being able to shoot spears. I've actually thought of creating a mod like this myself, but instead of them just looking like normal arrows, actually look like a full-on spear that you're launching, kind of like you're using like an atlatl or something like that. I just thought it'd be kind of neat. But with that, we're going to go ahead and move over to the next mod. Alright, folks, so this next mod is the Scent of Prey by Mage Josh, and down in the little bottom left corner of the screen I have this little picture of a nose popping up, and what this is it's saying it's a buff Scent of Prey. Now this is a mod that brings back a feature that was in the old versions of the game, where when you have this, what this does is it makes it so where zombies and predator animals are going to be more attracted to you and are going to be a lot harder to hide from so long as you have raw meat or animal fat on you. Now you can get rid of them by like storing them in, so like we'll just come in here and we'll store it in this little thing here. We'll throw those in there. Once the buff wears off, we'll be good. It won't pop back up. But this is a neat mod, and I really enjoyed this being part of the game, earlier alphas and stuff, because it made hunting and things like that a lot more challenging. That risk versus reward, you know, you're out and about and you see something, you know, you take it out. Well, now you've got raw meat to where like that zombie down there has more of a chance to come towards me now, as opposed to how it was before. And buff systems like this, I think, is really cool because it leads to being able to create awesome events. Like, you say you're on a PvP server, you could have like a capture the flag type event with a buff system like this where you pick up an item off the ground. Like, you know, we'll come in here and interact with this mini back real quick. Let's say you pick up a steel part schematic or something, just anything, you know. You can have literally be anything. And then so long as the person picks that up, they get that buff where they can take increased damage or they're easy to find, stuff like that. I really enjoy seeing mods like this because it opens up a realm of possibility to greatly enhance gameplay. And then just, again, having a buff where zombies and predator animals are going to come after you a lot more is just the challenge there. I just really enjoy. But with that, we're going to go ahead and move over to the next mod. Alright, folks, so this last mod is the Better Homes and Worlds by Navarre, and this mod is a combination of a lot of stuff in one, and it's all completely server-side, which is super cool. I love the fact that it's server-side, because, you know, I love server-side mods. But let's just take a look real quick. So there's an interior designer mod that adds in, like, these wood signs and stuff that you can play around with. It adds in a bunch of different stuff that you'll see scattered around, fence stuff. You can pick up lights that you find in POIs and stuff like that. There's shop signs that have lights, shop signs that don't have lights. There's a scavenger mod that lets you pick up tires. You can pick up workstations and solar banks and vehicles that you wrench and stuff like out here. So long as you don't break the respawner block, they'll respawn, so you can get, you know, even more material from them over time. There's an encyclopedia section, so if we come in here and we type in book, and you can see I've actually got some here, but there's 18 books that have been added in that just do different stuff, teach different recipes and stuff like that, which is, I think, really, really neat. And I just love the fact that they all have cool little names as opposed to just whatever kind of schematic. It actually seems like it's, you know, you're learning from someone. I thought that was kind of nice. There's just so much that this mod adds. It adds in the ability to craft every weapon part, which, you know, is really good. It adds in 2 new food items, a pea and a tomato. It adds in a chicken coop, adds in wild animal traps. I'm not going to go through and list every single mod this thing has as part of it, because there's so much here. And I'm still not feeling very well, so again, my apologies for that. But there's just a lot with this mod that I think you guys are really gonna enjoy because of how big it is. And like, if you find a sink like this or a faucet, you can actually get water from it now. Like, there's just so much to this mod that this mod pack adds. It's incredible, honestly, because like, look at how big the cupboard is. That's bigger than they normally are. I think they're normally like this big. It's doubled. Some of them are not. Like, if we look out here and we look at this trash can, it's not doubled. But if we look here at this mailbox, look at how freaking huge this mailbox is. You could fit all kinds of crap in this mailbox. That is insane. We have a new little tool called the crop harvester, which I think is really cool. You can harvest crops with it. Only does 1 point of damage, but it harvests really, really fast. You actually take a look at the stats at it. You're not going to be doing insane damage to anything with it. But you've got a composter, animal trap, like I said. There's just so much that this mod adds. It just really enhances gameplay. And being, again, a server-side mod, I think that is just absolutely fantastic, because server-side is awesome. But that is it, folks. We are done for the week. Thanks for sticking around. I hope you had fun. If you liked the episode, go ahead and leave a like. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. It does help out the channel. And if you didn't like the episode, hey, go ahead and leave a dislike. That's okay too. But have fun, folks. Take it easy, and we will see you next time.